12 years, the Usha Silai School program has been teaching women across India how to be self-reliant and independent. With the livelihood skills taught by the program, more than 12 lakh women from around 33,000 villages across the country have learned how to fight prejudices, run businesses, earn and look after their own money, how to take care of their family's needs, how to be productive and participatory, and how to realize their own potential. It was this potential that helped them fight their circumstances and become a role model for other women in their community. These are the super achievers of Usha Silai School. The word Swavalamban means self-reliance, self-sufficiency, independence. And that is exactly what mission Swavalamban aims to do. Pull families out of poverty and create economic self-reliance by boosting livelihoods and fostering self-employment. Mission Swavalamban is the flagship initiative of SIDBI, or Small Industries Development Bank of India, and it has joined hands with the Usha Silai School program in their journey of promoting entrepreneurship for rural women.
We are trying our best to be able to bring more and more industry closer to the villages. So we're actually working with Pan IIT, it's an organization of IIT alumni, and they are creating a production facility which could be located close to the villages, and they've already set up the marketing links with bigger buyers who exist in the industry. So, it is so important for us to be able to upscale this. Right now, these women are doing very small jobs, but if we could collectively bring them under a particular factory roof, which is again not very far from where they live, then they'll be able to probably do 6 hours of work in that particular factory and earn much more. And of course, this is already, predetermined lines of marketing support have been fixed. So that is certainly one of the ways, one of the ambitious ways that we are trying to do it.
The collaboration has given birth to the Usha Swavalamban Silai Schools, of which 3,000 have already opened across various villages in India. 5 training cum production centers were also established. This year, an additional 1,000 Usha Swavalamban Silai schools are being established. Suchismita Sahu is finishing all her chores before her students arrive. Her students are women from all walks of life. Suchismita is their role model for all the work she has done to make the women of Mirajpur village in Odisha financially independent. She wears multiple hats, including that of a Swavalamban Usha Silai School teacher, a master trader, a local resource person, and an SHG member. Suchismita has 2 sons who are currently in college. She herself has studied up to the intermediate level but couldn't continue any further as she got married at the very young age of 20. Though Suchismita and her family faced several challenging circumstances, it never dampened her spirit. She got in touch with the Gram Uttan NGO, where she was informed about the Usha Silai School.
सुचिस्मिता साहू पहले उषा के जो ट्रेनिंग हुई थी वहाँ केंद्रापड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, तो उषा और सिडबी स्मॉल इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट बैंक के थ्रू तो एक पार्टनरशिप में एक प्रोग्राम हो रहे थे जहाँ 25 महिलाओं का ट्रेनिंग चल रहा था वहाँ, और सुचिस्मिता उनके जो भद्रक डिस्ट्रिक्ट के जो तिहड़ी ब्लॉक में से जो 25 महिलाएं आए थे उनमें से एक महिला वो थी।
उषार ट्रेनिंग नहीं सारा पर मु 57 जन को ट्रेनिंग दे सारे आम ब्लॉक रे तापर मु जाइए बालेश्वर रे ट्रेनिंग नहीं थी ट्रेनिंग नहीं सारा पर इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग नेली तापर ओरमास रे नहीं सारा पर मु ओरमास रो मास्टर ट्रेनर सर्टिफिकेट पाई तापर बालेश्वर जिले में जाइए मु 20 जन को ट्रेनिंग दे 20 जन महिला को ट्रेनिंग दे सारे भी स्वावलंबी कर सारे।
After receiving training from Usha in partnership with SIDBI, Suchismita established her own Usha Swavalamban Silai School in her own house. Being an active member of a village's self-help group, she began enrolling students and undertaking sewing projects.
सबू महिला मान को प्राय कहूँ महिला मानकर सम्मानस रोजगार करवा केवल सिलाई सिलाईटा हूँ महिला मानकर सम्मानस पैसा रोजगार करवा आउ अन्य काम बाहर जाइए चारिआडे बुलिकी करने अपेक्षा घरे बस सिलाई करवाटा हूँ महिला मानकर सम्मानस पैसा रोजगार करा मुझे सब समस्त कहे।
It wasn't all smooth sailing. Suchasmita did have some initial trouble in getting students for the Silai School. However, she put in a lot of hard work and effort to reach out to more women in the village. She gained popularity in the village and now her Silai School helps her contribute to the household expenses.
पहले घरे रोली एमती 500-300 टंका रोजगार करी एवं मु पाखापाखि 8-10 हजार रोजगार कर।
Additionally, she has received training from Usha to become a local resource person and has been assigned to Usha Swavalamban Silai Schools in 25 blocks. As a local resource person, she actively supports the 25 women of her block on getting orders, sharing information about government schemes, bringing them together on social discrimination, and resolving other family and community-related issues. Furthermore, she has played a crucial role in establishing the Training Cum Production Center in Tihiti, Bhadrak, with support from Mission Shakti, an initiative by the government of Odisha. Suchasmita has not restricted the benefits of the sewing skills to herself, but is actively supporting Usha at the grassroots levels for establishing various training cum production centers and working committedly as an exemplary local resource person.
इधर भी जो महिलाएं उनको देख के बहुत सारे महिलाएं आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। अभी बाकी ब्लॉक के जो ये ब्लॉक में जो टीसीपीसी किए हैं और आपने जितने अचीव किए हैं आज उषा ट्रेनर और उषा के टीचर के हिसाब से और बाकी महिलाएं उनसे प्रेरित होकर खुद उषा सिलाई स्कूल खोलने के लिए हम लोगों के पास आते हैं।
After her training at Usha, Suchasmita became very confident. It opened up many new avenues for her. Suchasmita has received multiple certificates from various organizations acknowledging her exceptional leadership skills, sewing expertise, and involvement in other activities within her community.
तो प्रथमे उषा को मु धन्यवाद देवी। उषा मो भाग्य भविष्यत उषा पाई मोर परिचय बदली उषार मत अन्य माने मत उषा चिन्ह कि आम घरे गोटे सामान्य महिला होगी रही जाइली बर्तमान उषार परिचय है मुझे अन्य आम जिला छाड़ी अन्य जिले भी मोर परिचय सृष्टि कर सारे तेणु उषा उषा को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। उषा मो भाग्य और भविष्य।
Since its inception in 2011, more than 33,000 women have successfully set up their own micro enterprises called the Usha Silai Schools. Each of these women have their own unique narrative. In this episode, we aim to cover only a few stories where these women have demonstrated extraordinary perseverance, marking significant milestones in their Silai School journey. They are looked upon as role models by the communities, not only for their accomplishments, for the Silai School work that they have done, but also for the show of unwavering resilience and their undying spirit.
Her influence has served as a source of inspiration for numerous young girls and women residing in the neighboring panchayats. The Usha Silai School program has not only skilled women for them to secure a livelihood, but also instilled the confidence in them to act as change makers in society, inspiring and mentoring other women in their communities. Churkatola village is located 13 kilometers away from Sultanpur block of Raisen district of Madhya Pradesh. With a population of 3,600, this village is completely engaged in agriculture. Most of the families here depend on cattle rearing and labor to earn their living. It is in this village that a 37-year-old woman created history. Anita is differently abled and so is a husband who ran a tire repair shop to support his wife and 3 children. Initially, Anita would help her husband in his work, but she realized that she needed to start earning too, as there were times where the family could not afford 2 meals a day.
मेरे पति पंचर का काम करते थे, उसमें गुजारा नहीं होता था। मैं उषा सिलाई स्कूल से जुड़ी हूँ, तो उससे ट्रेनिंग लेके फिर मैंने मेरे पति को भी सिखाया, फिर और ज़्यादा पैसे आने लगे, फिर और ज़्यादा गुजारा होने लगा। फिर उसमें से हमने बच्चों को पढ़ाई में पैसे लगाए और हमारे बच्चों को भी आगे बढ़ाए। हमने हमारे पति साथ में मिलके हमारी सिलाई में मदद करते हैं।
Being differently abled, Anita was not confident about travelling for the Swawalamban Usha Silai School training.
जाने की परेशानी आई थी, सर कैसे जाएंगे, कैसे पास करेंगे, कैसे आएंगे, कैसे जाएंगे। हमने हिम्मत बांध के और हम चले गए।
It was Anita's passion for tailoring that caused a remarkable transformation in her life when she was given the opportunity to participate in a 9-day residential program at the Usha Silai Sewing School. Once she had completed the course, she had acquired the necessary skills and expertise to establish her own Swawalamban Usha Silai School. By pursuing her dream of sewing, Anita not only improved her own circumstances but also positively impacted the lives of numerous women.
उषा ने हमारी ज़िंदगी में बहुत कुछ बदल दिया है। 2021 सितंबर से सिलाई सेंटर में गए थे, उषा सिलाई में 9 दिन की ट्रेनिंग ली थी। फिर वहाँ से आके हमने हमारे घर पे स्कूल खोला, फिर हमने लड़कियों को सिखाया, हमारे पति को भी सिखाया।
We have already set up 100 Swawalamban Connect Kendras which are providing handholding support and other guidance to the entrepreneurs, either to get reskilled or further skilled or to connect to the banks. They are preparing their DPRs, onboarding them on digital platforms, and helping them to get loans from banks through Mudra loans or through the microfinance institutions which are now also giving individual loans.
During the 9-day training program, Anita learned not only different techniques of sewing and embroidery, but also acquired technical expertise in machine operation. She proved to be an exceptional performer, and on the final day, she was awarded a sewing machine, a signboard, a service manual, and a certificate. Her own Swawalamban Usha Silai School established, Anita currently imparts tailoring skills to a group of 2 to 4 women, charging each student Rs 200 a month. Additionally, Anita undertakes job orders not only from her village but also from 4 to 5 neighboring villages.
आज वो सिर्फ न केवल उनको अपने गांव से काम का ऑर्डर, जॉब ऑर्डर आता है, बल्कि वो 4-5 गांव से उनको काम आ रहा है, क्योंकि उन्होंने उस सिलाई के कौशल को इतनी अच्छी तरीके से सीखा है, उसके महत्व को समझा है।
15-20 लड़कियों को सिखा चुकी हूँ, अभी भी आ रही हैं 2-4 लड़कियाँ, उनको भी पैरों पे खड़ी कर दी हूँ। वे भी सोच रही हैं हम भी दीदी तुम्हारे जैसा काम करने स्टार्ट करेंगे।
Anita's remarkable achievement at the Swawalamban Usha Silai School has gone well beyond her individual success. It has become a transformative experience that not only enhanced her own skills but also had a lasting impact on her disabled husband.
उषा ने हमारे गांव की ज़िंदगी बदली, हमारी ज़िंदगी बदल दी और आसपास गांव की बदला होगा।
Anita's Swawalamban Usha Silai School has changed many lives and become a remarkable source of inspiration. Filled with enthusiasm for the school's future, she is now confident of being able to support her children's education.
कई सारी महिलाएं जो है इससे सिलाई के काम से जुड़ना चाह रही हैं। हम कई सारी महिलाओं से बात करते हैं तो वो कहते हैं कि हम अनीता दीदी की तरह आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं, हम अनीता दीदी की तरह अपना ये खोलना चाहते हैं, अपना सिलाई का काम आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत सारी महिलाएं यहाँ पे मतलब ऐसी हैं जो कि अब सिलाई को ही अपना एक करियर के तौर पे, अपना एक रोजगार के तौर पर अपने अवसर को तलाश रही हैं। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा परिवर्तन देखने को गाँव में कहीं ना कहीं मिल रहा है।
Anita expresses deep gratitude to Usha and Sidbi for offering her the platform and opportunity to become a teacher at the Swawalamban Usha Silai School. She acknowledges Usha's role in establishing her identity as an Usha Silai School teacher and nurturing her as a professional entrepreneur.
विशेषज्ञ होते हुए भी इस कार्यक्रम को आगे तक लेके जाना, उसकी कुशलता को समझना, उसके महत्व को समझना और फिर अपने आप को सफल बनाना, यही उषा का बेसिकली जो हमारा ग्राम स्वराज का जो एक मॉडल भी जिसको हम कह सकते हैं, ये उसको पूरा करता है।
With some guidance from the Usha Silai School, Anita, a woman from a small village, has written a new story with just her needle, threads and a sewing machine. limited, but the intent is firm. It is remarkable how much the human spirit can achieve. From a tentative start through a process of learning and adaptation, overcoming uncertainties and creating opportunities to becoming the strength of the community. This has been the journey of Balamani. Balamani trains other women in sewing and prepares them to be self-employed in her Usha Silai Schools in Jadcherla, Telangana. Till date, she has taught more than 340 women. What is astounding is the pace and the scale at which Balamani has formed a community of her own by training more than 340 women who can potentially provide employment to many other women, establishing a network of artisans and women proficient in more than sewing and embroidery.
उषा से हम लोग सीखे सो हमारे तक एंड नहीं होना बोल के हम लोग और कुछ लर्नर्स को बहुत सिखा रहे, वो ओनली स्टिचिंग स्किल नहीं, सोसाइटी में कैसा रहना और वो लोगों को आगे बढ़ते कैसा वो लोग दूसरों को हेल्प करना, कोई सा तो प्रॉब्लम आए तो कैसा फेस करना, सोसाइटी के साथ हम लोग कैसा चलना, वैसा बिजनेस कैसा करना.
In addition to providing training, Balamani also runs 2 tailoring shops, one of them right from her house, employing the very women who have completed their training. The entire production process is carried out not only on high-end machines, but also through the traditional magam work, which involves intricate embroidery. For the women, Balamani's strong presence draws them to the production center day after day, often from far-off places, where they're able to learn something new, even after their training is complete.
నేను అప్పుడు ఇంట్లో ఏం చేయకుంటుంటే అక్క అప్పుడప్పుడు కలిస్తే చెప్పేది ఇక్కడ నా దగ్గరికి వస్తే ఈ పని ఉంటుంది, ఇది చేయాలి, ఇట్లా ఉండాలి, ఇట్లా బతకాలి అని చెప్పింది. ఇక్కడ వచ్చినాకనే నేను ఏదో కొంచెము ఏమీ సంపాదించకుండా ఇక్కడ అక్క దగ్గరకు వచ్చినాక కొంచెము నెలకు 4,000 5,000 అట్లా సంపాదించుకుంటా సార్.
We are also looking for such kind of people, such kind of women who are interested to do something for themselves as well as society. So we are focusing like Balamani, more women get their livelihoods, enhance their livelihoods.
For Balamani, it does not stop only at sewing. There is yet another arena where she has been leaving her mark. 2 years ago, Balamani and her husband Gopal founded the Women's Development Society, through which she has been able to provide clothes, rice and fruits to poor people, people in old age homes and orphanages, and to people with disabilities.
जो भी है अपना तरफ से जो कमा रहे हैं उसमें से आधा उन लोग देने अच्छा रहता. ऐसा सोसाइटी लगे तो अच्छा रहता, ऐसा थोड़ा आदमी को हेल्प करे तो भी अच्छा रहता बोले तो ऐसा हिसाब से इधर आसाम में आ गया सब, अब इसलिए सोसाइटी लगा दिया सब, वुमेन डेवलपमेंट सोसाइटी.
For Balamani and Gopal, reaching out to those in need through their social work has been almost a way of life. In a sense, the seeds for this foundation was sowed long before it had come into existence. Yet, the road which Balamani took to reach where she is now had its fair share of challenges which could only be dealt with a strong will.
चैलेंजेस होते मगर हम लोग अच्छे काम कर रहे, केयर नहीं करना. बहुत लोग हम बोलते क्या बोलते हैं 7 days ट्रेनिंग जा रहे ना, यहाँ शॉप छोड़ के वो छोड़ के घर बच्चों को छोड़ के कहीं को जाना, वैसे बहुत लोग हम बोलते. मगर हम लोग एक पैर बाहर निकले तो एक स्टेप बढ़ के आगे बढ़ना बोल कर है, तो हम लोगों ने दिल से गट जाना, फेस करना, कोई सा भी केयर नहीं करना. हमारे साथ तो बोले से लोग भी हमारे साथ चलते, लोगों भी सपोर्ट दे रहे, इसलिए हम लोग एक पैर सामने डाले ना और भी पीछे हटना नहीं.
It takes a lot of effort and time to uplift a community and bring change, something Balamani is trying to achieve with the help of her support system, her husband and her students who often accompany her in her social work. What is created in the process is a network of trust and compassion, inspiring women to make a difference beyond their individual lives.
When it comes to these milestones, she has plenty of talent. Like she can manage over day, she can do trainings to almost 20 to 30 persons at a time.
A society's growth is often measured by how its most disadvantaged groups are faring, a condition which Balamani, along with her husband and students, is trying to change. Yet the goal she has put to achieve goes beyond numbers as she strives to make a meaningful difference to the lives of the people in her community through her own limited means.
सर उषा के ट्रेनिंग से बाद में हम लोग वुमेन डेवलपमेंट सोसाइटी लगाए से बाद में पूरे 100% चेंज आ गए सर। क्यों बोले तो लोग कुछ परेशानी में है तो आजकल के लोग क्या करते उनको केयरलेस करते, वैसा नहीं करना, पूरा थोड़ा तो हेल्प करना, नहीं तो हम लोगों को तो सामने लेके जाना, वैसे का पूरा 100% चेंज है सर।
This perhaps is what makes Balamani a super achiever. In a quest to create a lasting social impact, Balamani has set her priority clearly. By choosing to take everyone together in her journey, she hopes to not only walk fast, but walk much further too.